welcome back. I'm MTG Joe, and we're back with Mono Green Stompy and Throne of Eldraine Standard. As a quick programming note before we get started on this one, I'll be coming up with some of the budget decks later today, hopefully. If there's anything you're interested in seeing as a budget build series, do let me know in the comments or in chat. Basically, we take a budget deck and build it through 3 iterations to a tiered list. I usually wait till we see what the top tier decks are. But if there's some budget decks you'd like to see or general archetypes, let me know, and I could start brewing around that. And then if you are purchasing physical cards on TCG Player, I do have an affiliate link in the video description below on YouTube. If you follow that link, do your purchase as normal. It just helps support the channel for something you're already purchasing. Now we are here with Mono Green Stompy. So this is basically a bunch of good, powerful green threats all thrown together for us to smash face. So this is, to go through the cards really quick, we got Pelt Collector, scales and grows over time. Incubation Druid, Paradise Druid are the ramp in the deck. May end up cutting Incubation, but we'll see. Barkhide Troll is a 2-mana 3/3 a lot of times in the deck that gets bigger. Titanic Brawl is kind of removal in the deck. And we have a lot of creatures with 1/1 synergy, so it gets bigger. Voracious Hydra is a fight card, so more removal. Yorvo may want to go up more of these. These turned out to be pretty solid in the games we played against Mono Green Stompy. So it enters with 4 1/1 counters. Then whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you put another counter on it. And if the creature's power is bigger than Yorvo's, it gets another counter. So it just gets really out of hand. Vivien, I've seen a lot of Vivien. If you're considering playing green, they're pretty cheap right now. They're like $5. This is probably going the route of Vivien Reid, which went up to like $30. So may want to consider if you want to play green, get them while they're cheap. Questing Beast, I want to try this out. Just a lot of text on this card, seems pretty powerful. I'm going with 4 Nissas in my build, and then 2 Feasting Troll Kings. I don't really have the synergy with the food tokens, so we'll see. It's more just a 6-mana Vigilance Trample. That's a pretty big body. And then some Great Henge. I think this card's really good. Basically, a lot of times it'll cost 2 mana in our deck, or close to 2 mana. Gains us life, gets us card advantage, and makes our stuff bigger. Mana base wise, a couple castles. Want to see how good those are, and then just a bunch of forests. I'm not playing the Goose. The reason is we don't have much on curve in 3 mana. Which sleeves? Let's do the Chandra ones. Yeah, so I don't have anything much in the 1 mana slot to go from 1 to 3. It's just Yorvo, so I'd rather go 2 to 4 and go to Questing Beast. And the Goose is single time use. We don't really have a way without Oko to be generating the mana. So I'm going to play a couple of these, see how it is on the free event, and then I think we got 3 games left on the freebie event. Let's see what we need. Yeah, Mythic's been really tough this one. I think I got 23 rares and 7 Mythics, but I need 3 Okos for anything I want to play blue-green. I need 4 of the Brazen Borrowers. I didn't get any of these Questing Beasts. A little bit slower of a hand, but I think we keep. Yeah, I didn't get any Questing Beasts. I got 1 Garruk. Okay, so curving out nicely here. Just hit me with lands. I just want 2 more lands after this. I don't think Legion's End is necessarily where you want to be. Okay, so we got 1 more turn to draw. I'll probably offer this trade if they want to pump, to be honest, because if we can get Questing Beast on a clear board, I feel like it's a win for us. Okay, well, we got another Yorvo, so let's throw this one in, see if they block and pump. Oh, that goes to 4 power. I'm an idiot. I was thinking it was 4. Sorry, 1 to 5 power. Derp. Okay, so second knight's a little annoying. Knight of Even Legion ecosystem. There's a lot of knights now, so we got to be a little bit more specific, unfortunately. What do? You put stuff on top? So Cavalier. So I'm gonna go Questing Beasts. And we aren't drawing anything. So Questing Beast gets trumped by Cavalier right now. So I'm probably gonna go a second one. I don't think I would have done that. I would have probably just done the knight. Hey Erpins, thanks for swinging by. We're getting trumped here because we didn't hit mana on time. Yeah, I think we just set up this turn.
I will aid you. Rise, my elemental friend.
Just let them all attack this Nissa this turn. We gotta get this Cavalier off. I wonder if we do like a finale in this deck.
I must seek comfort in the land.
Ah, that's awful.
The land will not.
I think Vivien's the way we kind of get around this Cavalier.
You haven't seen the last of
Double
me.
Yark? Okay. Oh, okay, so we're just good at magic. Yeah, Llanowar Elf would have been great in this deck.
Close your eyes, breathe, and listen to the
So
sound.
I'm just gonna put them both on the forest. It's also a free attack right now.
Time.
So I'll see how they attack in. If they go throw everything at Vivien, we need to be able to -3 ideally to fight the Cavalier. You have... So we can block a Fenlurker. You can also block the Cavalier. So they can double pump. That's their whole turn. I think we just do that. Let them double pump, spend all their mana. I'd imagine black's probably tough for green because they get clean removal. What you want to see is like, is it or stuff like that that has damage based removal versus our deck. So now we're getting our force, unfortunately. So we'll just pass the turn. I can adapt this. Mausoleum Secrets. Okay. They could get a 3 CMC. Oh, that's Murderous Rider. Yeah. Pretty dead here. I completely forgot for like the last 4 months of Standard that Carnage Tyrant was a thing. Just got completely phased out with Nissa. Rankle, they get us to sack here. See what they do here. Feel like the card draw is advantageous to us. I guess you can't stack it. Ah, they got the Fen Lurker. This would have been actually really good. Those get bigger. Okay, so we got Titanic Brawl. Ah, you know what? I screwed that up. I should have done this when they didn't have the mana. I can hit for 7, 8 here. I think we're dead regardless. We're not coming out of that one. Little Knights ended up doing work. I'll run it back for another one. So probably do another green here, and then I just want to try out with the free play, the Yoko invade. I'll probably just craft the Okos. We'll play just more Stompy. Everyone's like super hyped over Okos, so it doesn't feel that bad to own them. Okay, so this is a hand I like. Turn 3 Questing Beast. Turn 4 Nissa. Probably do some budget lists after this one. Just, I gotta brew some up. So chat, I got a blue-red card draw, like draw the second card per turn, kind of tribally-esque deck. I got green-white adventure budget. Both are like the red-blue one is 12 rares, 8 of which are lands. The green-white is 8 rares. So I got a couple decks we can play after. Is there any other budget decks you had in mind? Okay, so drawing a lot of forests here. Actually, I think I'll try a Golos deck too. And then maybe Fires of Invention. Mogwai had a cool Grixis Fires of Invention deck. Want to try that out? The coolest animation I've seen so far is for the new board wipe, the Adventure Mythic White board wipe. It's just a hand that like comes across the screen and like snatches all the creatures. Brazen Borrower is pretty cool too. Okay. Don't understand that attack, but sure. So we'll go Nissa next turn. I don't understand why they threw away their hero. Okay. Pretty early concede, but makes sense. Last freebie game, and then we actually have to spend wild cards on stuff. Probably gonna have to throw a bit more into the game. We're missing quite a few. I'll keep this hand. Great Henge is a card advantage engine. So we'll go Paradise Druid next turn. Shindi Behindi. We got Feasting Troll King. So just want to hit some lines at this point. Or Or, you know, don't hit lines. Whatever. I don't care. I'm just gonna attack in with the Pelt Collector. We need Paradise Druid more than we need the 2 damage. Especially because we're playing against black-white, so it's very likely they have some form of removal this turn. I gotta check. I should have most of Abzan mid-range. I might have to play without the questing beasts right now, but... Ooh, Guild Globe. This might be black-white control. Esper. Oh my god! Both of Kaya sets us back, Kaya's Wrath sets us back even more. Our hand is gas. Give us something. Okay. So this will come into play untapped. There's also probably black-red aggro we can play. That hurts. That hurts. Okay, so... running lines. Just give me running lines. That's all I want. Even let me just get the Great Henge down and we're good. This actually isn't too bad in an Esper shell when you think about it, because you're playing 3 mana to Fairy, so you're likely just going to bounce this. Hey, why so many? If you don't want to spend the mythics right now... Sorry, let me read what this card does. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a non-land, non-token permanent. If they can't, they discard a card, lose 2 life. You draw a card, you gain 2 life, create... Okay, so let's just get rid of Nissa. Sorry, there's just a lot of text. I think you could probably forego the Wildborn Preservers. You could just play some more on Summons or Quencher Negate. That'll save you 2 rare wild cards. How many wild cards are you off? It's a weird kind of draw engine. We are just not getting anywhere. Because at the very least you need, I would say, 12 rares at minimum. You want the 8 dual lands and the Green Wolf. Oh, we only played 3 games with it, so I wouldn't hold it as like 100%. If you haven't crafted stuff yet, Brazen Burrow felt pretty good, just it's a little awkward. It can't block except for flying. I went the wrong way. I thought it only could block stuff without flying. But the sample size isn't large enough for us to have a great idea just yet. It's a weird deck. Now I'm gonna make us exile too. The Henge just gives us card value. Okay, so we got Nissa.
I protect that which cannot protect itself. Harness the elements.
No attacks here. I want to protect Nissa. So they go Oath, take out the land. Oh, that's so bad. Why so make it? Yeah, I'll probably play more of the deck because I'm only the 4 Brazen Borrowers off from finishing it, so I'll probably play that. a bit more. I might go down to 3 for the time being.
I must go.
They got Vigilance. Tef bounces back Kaya.
This isn't a fight you can win.
What an awk. Like 24 lands should be enough for this deck.
Here we go.
So you're playing a tempo deck, so on summons it get rid of like any big creature that's stopping you from attacking, stuff that gets under your counter spells. It's also a protection spell in a sense for your own, or what you can do is you can unsummon, say, your Frilled Mystic and use it as a counter spell again. Wildborn Preserver, I think, is worse than Brineborn Cutthroat because you have to pay mana into it, so I only want to play 2 as like Brineborn 5 and 6. But Brineborn triggers regardless. You have to pay more mana into the other one for it to gain like value. Yeah, so general thoughts on mono green. My list doesn't seem that optimal.
That's more like it.
Let's not call this the final version just yet.
You show remorse, I'll show restraint. There goes nothing.
May like Gruul with the Spellbreakers as well. No problem. We're still really early into standards, so if you have shells, it might be better just for like the first few days to just play what you have, build up your collection without crafting, and then once you find a deck, settle in. Like if you have the financial ability to, oh, that's cool. That just rips apart my hand, and we're done. Yeah, if you have the financial ability to, then it's always good to pick up some packs. Like I can show you quick. So I've done about 80 packs. And if just looking at rare and mythics, this is what I'm missing thus far. So I've yet to get a full place. So I got 4 Emerys, which is okay. I got some Gargoyles, but like a lot of it, the Murderous Riders I crafted 2. I crafted one of these. Like it's just kind of piecemeal right now. The Once Upon a Times I had 2, I crafted 2. Like I got this stupid thing as a 4 of. These we just played against. Oh, I got 2 Garrux, cool. That's all I needed to right now. I got one like Oko, got like Spyglasses, got the Fabled Passages, which aren't too bad, and like I got. So now I gotta decide what I want to craft on. So I'm probably gonna do like a couple of these, probably like some number of the Brazen Borrowers just to play out. But I think I'm missing like, because I wanted to play Reanimator. For mono blue, sorry, for Simic Flash, you have to smash face. You don't mill out your opponent. What you do is you try to disrupt their game plan to prevent them from. Or here, you know what? Let me demo for you. What am I missing? I'll just craft it. I think that's all I'm missing. Okay. I'll play a game. Traditional, standard rank. No, I was gonna spend them on the Brazen Borrowers anyways. I need a deck right now to play while we're ranking up. Until I find a deck I like last year. To be fair, I wanted to play mono green, but I'm missing a lot more cards. So I'm going to keep this hand. So the reason being why we're keeping it is we have 2 draw spells, and we have Once Upon a Time that we can cast before, so that'll find us our green source hopefully, which it does. So I'm just going to get the Forest in the dark to protect our life total, and we'll play this. So usually what you want to try to do is play out a threat early and then protect it. So I'm going to probably go Preserver this turn. Depending what they play, I might bounce it with the Brazen Borrower. But seeing blue-white, this could either be... Okay, so now this could probably be Ramp. So this might be a Golos style deck, or it could be like Bant Ramp. So against these decks, you usually want to be aggressive. The late game is where they have advantage. Yeah, so we need to find a counter. I'm going to go Vantress here, because it gives us 2 ops. I could also bounce their Teferi, which is fine. Glass Casket's fine. Because I'm just going to bounce it with the Brazen Borrower. That's good, so we'll keep it on top. And then we get it back, and then we attack. So really what you want to do is just tax them on their mana. So here they spent a turn. They paid the mana for it, but they're not going to get the utility out of it, and we basically just undo their turn. So now we have Brineborn that we can get down with an Opt, or we can... I'm going to keep the Borrower. So now we'll just do this. So we have some plays here. If they just go Glass Cast. So I could have bounced the Wildborn, but then I have to recast it. So they go Golos here. That's fine. Because I'm just going to bounce the Golos this turn. I'm going to go Brineborn, Opt, bounce the Golos, and then take him from there. I guess there was the play. We could have bounced the Wildborn, but... So I'm going to decline here because I want to opt to get the Brineborn. So this is where I was saying I like Brineborn better because you always get that ability. You don't have to pay the mana into it. So we got Quench on the way down too, so we can counter go... No! Ah! Now we probably lost. No. So, that was a dub play. So what we were supposed to do was the bounce. You bounce Golos to their hand on their upkeep. So you bounce it. We attack him for a bunch. And then... Now they time wipe and they just get us this way. Yeah, we were supposed to do that. Now they have Field of the Dead. And then we counter it on the way down so they don't get it. Now they're going to be able to cast it. Yeah, that doesn't matter. We're dead at this point. Yeah, we're supposed to bounce a 3-5. So we would have won that had we gone, but now they're just going to go wide. Golos decks, you always need to kill them before they get this going, because now they just untap a Golos and we can't do anything. Okay, so let me run it one more time. That was a misclick. So that's not something you would do in paper. They play Glass Casket. The one thing is you don't get the... Like, I won so many games just... Let's see what we get. Off just Field of the Dead. Or, chaining Nexus of Fates. Hushbringer's a nice sideboard card. Anti-Elementals. We'll run one more. So I'll run one more of the Flash. Then I'm just gonna cut the stream for like 5 minutes. I'm gonna top off my coffee, use the bathroom, and I'll come back with some budget decks. Stop on the upkeep. Originally I was gonna do it at the top of their upkeep. So we're gonna keep this hand, same reason. But then I realized after the fact, I should have done it before the attacks. So we got Temple of Mystery. I'll take that. I'm gonna lead on the Opt. The reason instead of Temple is we don't know what we're playing against yet, so we don't really need the information. Okay, so this can be a couple things. Does anyone remember if Popeye was the person we just played? So I want more action or another green for the wolf. So I'm gonna set up Scry here. I'm cool with Brineborn. So why so many tempos? Like, you're trying to disrupt your opponents. This is blue-white flyers. You're trying to disrupt your opponent as much as possible. And the way you do that is... Do you go Brineborn here? We'll see what they play. You just want to disrupt them. So you, like, counter their key spells. So here we're going to see. If they go something like Creature, Safara, then we counter. If not, we just get a Brineborn going. But what I'll probably try to do... So I don't really care about this Miscreant. I care about the second Miscreant, because then they get to draw a card. Or I would care about something like a Spectral Sailor. Something that gives them advantage. Okay, so... Just pass the turn here. So I'm likely going to Wolf. They could be playing Unsummon. They could also be playing Brazen Borrower. Thanks, John. If we can catch everything afterwards. If you're... I know you like Grixis, so I'm going to try to get to that Grixis Fires of Invention list. So the opponent's playing a similar kind of style deck where they're going to be playing Tempo. So this could be a game of Chicken where they have the Brazen Borrower. Okay, they don't have the Brazen Borrower. So here, I'm going to play the Vantress. So I'll probably bounce something and then counter it. We get the wolf, so we might just be able to sneak this through. I may still play around with this deck and play some black. I usually like the Sultai version a little bit better. I think we take the damage. Let's return this just because they can't gain the life. And then if they don't play anything, I just flash back this. Okay, so now we go Sabotage on the Rally. Okay, so no more lands. Rally is like the main way they steal games. So we might have it this game. Second Wolf's a good way for us to just close out power-wise. So they take the damage. Okay, so rally-wise would give 9 damage, so I have to block to be safe. If they have 2 rallies, we're dead, but you can't play around that. We've also drawn 1 counter spell this game. Pegasus is fine. Depending how they block too. Okay, so far as actually terrible for us. We gain 7 life. We might still be able to. Okay, so let's see. They block a wolf. They gain 8 life. They block 10 damage. So we would deal. So we have to deal 12. So it's 3. And then. So it's 3. And then 7, 11. So we're short 1 mana. But I think that's the only way we actually win this. So. Gotta go for it. Okay, so they block there, and now they're dead. They gain 8, and we got them. So why so many? That is how you get it done. You gotta poke them around a bit and then go from there. Get some XP. And then go from there. We got a couple packs. Let's crack some packs. I spent all my money. Yeah, so the wolves give all your other wolves +1, and then they stack on each other. So you kind of, that's why we waited to attack, let them decide blockers. Ooh, Love Circ Beast is what I needed for the other deck. And then you kind of, no, so you usually want to try during your opponent's turn, but obviously if in that game there you have to play cards at certain different times to try to take advantage of it. Alright, so I'm gonna just cut this short for like 5-10 minutes. I'm going to top off my coffee, import some other decks, and we'll be back. We're going to be doing some budget decks now since we used all our Play Anything money for the day. And then I think I have a too short on the Oko version. I just got 3 mythics. So I can play without questing beasts. So we can play some Oko after. Yeah, let's try some Oko. I'll just switch up with some of the other cards in the deck. I don't think Great Henge makes much difference here. Now I'll do some budget decks first and then we'll go from there. But thanks for those who tuned in. As always, you can catch any of my replays on my YouTube channel. And for those of you around, I'll be back probably around 3:45 Eastern time, the latest. Thanks for tuning in and have a great one.